I mean, considering the last episode, we're just gonna maybe not do a big fancy intro. So, hello and welcome to Fayfinders, a Dungeons & Dragons podcast navigating listeners into the vague and supernatural. My name is Ashley Elizabeth, and I will be your dungeon master for Campaign Island. And with me is the shutting down, the stupendous Sam.
Dun, 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 dun. Hello and welcome to Fayfinders. A very sad and death-filled podcast.
The astounding Austin.
Hello.
The amazing Amancio.
Hello, my name is Amancio, and I am in mourning.
Spoilers!
Radical Rachel.
This is episode 10. There's no spoilers. It's already out.
The Radical Rachel.
Hello. I'm scarred. Help me.
And last but not least, the cool Kai.
I don't understand what the big deal is, but...
Okay!
Oh
Wow.
yeah, you stepped out for a minute. They found Fred's dad.
Oh!
He was the body. No one explained that to you?
No. No,
Oh.
I stepped out at that point and I was like, yeah, we're just gonna go with it. It's fine.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
It was
Fred
my
I'm sorry,
fault.
Fred.
That's a corpse. No, keep that, though. I love that. I don't see what the big deal
I mean,
is. Just his dad's
technically-
corpse.
Technically,
Yeah.
Fred's dad was already a corpse, you know, depending on your feelings towards vampires.
Technicalities.
For
It's fine.
context for everyone else, we are recording this episode back to back. Normally we don't. So there's no time to process this for anyone.
Especially
now-
not for me.
Now let us return to the island. So last time you got to properly meet, as you call him, Shifty, the Amalgamation, Monster Mash, and Gladius. You kind of went your separate ways, where all of you and Morgana, except for Annabelle, headed off to find a new arm for for Styx, where you went to go to the Fisher King and take his arm, and ended up finding two bodies. You took the arm and left. Yep, so you took the new arm and you guys headed back to the cave while Annabelle and Gladius, as she so calls them, had a really nice conversation and just trying to help Annabelle through what she's going through and be very supportive. So you all met up, you headed back home, you slept till noon, and started doing your own things. Annabelle went off to the cemetery and actually started growing some flowers at the graves, which was cute. Styx was writing a poem for Gladius, as well as Fred did a little bit of his conspiracy board, and then went to Edmina to tell her there was a body. And when you went to go find this body in the day when it was no longer hard to see, you were able to recognize that this body was Adrian Van Duren, the missing mayor's husband and Fred's dad. You brought him back, you told Ramona Van Duren, and that's where we left it. So, what are we doing, guys?
No.
How about we say it's, you guys are kind of told some things. It's Ramona does verify the body, and word starts to spread of
While we're
the finding of Adrian Van Duren.
While we're there verifying the body, I turn to Ramona and I say, I noticed something about the body when we were bringing it in. It doesn't seem quite right. It seems empty. Is that normal?
Friedreich, and she kind of looks at the body, and they've cleaned him up best they could. She kind of touches his face the same way she had when you two were sitting on the couch, and she just kind of looks at him, and she's trying really hard to keep it together. I don't know. I know the answer to a lot of things, but I don't know. I don't know anything right now.
Yes. I'm sorry, Mama. I didn't know if, well, because when vampires pass, I just didn't know if it would be different or if there's a different physiological aspect to it, or...
It sort of depends on, how they go. It's very, there's a lot to it. I don't really, and she kind of starts to just shake, and she's really trying to keep it together for you right now.
I'm sorry, Mama. We can have this conversation some other time.
And she just kind of nods her head, and you see Dr. Schmorf. He kind of gives you two a little bit of a nod and opens the door for you to step out.
I grab her arm and walk her out of the morgue.
She follows, and Dr. Schmorf closes the door. We'll send him to Samuel.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Schmorf.
Mm-hmm. Kind of goes off. And you and your mother return home?
I guess so. It's the place to go.
So, the next day, everyone else is slowly becoming aware of what's happened. I mean, Oko, out of everyone, you're probably the first to find out, seeing as they bring Adrian Van Duren to Samuel, and you and him you meet with Dr. Smorf, who personally transported the body himself, and he kind of knocks on the door.
I'll go and answer.
He takes his little hat off, and he's is Samuel here?
Yeah. Samuel!
Wait a second. Kind of comes over. Oh, Dr. Smorf, what can I help you with? We have a body for you. It's gonna come out real quick. It's Adrian Van Duren.
Oh.
And you're kind of left to deal with that. You bring him in and everything, and the two of you take care of his body best as you do. Word travels. You, Annabelle, hear wailing downstairs. You hear your mother just...
Is it different than the usual wailing? I'm just asking. There is a difference.
Your mother's crying. She's just crying downstairs. It just sounds like she's dramatically crying.
I will tentatively go downstairs. Mom?
You see your mother and father, your mother very dramatically crying and screaming in the kitchen. Your father's just kind of standing, and he pours himself a drink. And Nim is just sort of standing there trying to console your mother. and kind of looks up at you.
What happened? Are you okay?
Your mother. And your father turns. They
I'm sorry.
they found Adrian Van Duren.
I am going to immediately run out of the house. I don't care. I'm not saying anything else. The first thing I do is I go to the library and I'm gonna pick out Fred's favorite conspiracy books, whatever those may be. I will check them out and then I will be politely knocking on the front doorstep with the Van Durens.
Edmina actually opens the door. Annabelle, I don't know if this is a good time.
Okay. Do you mind maybe taking these and leaving them somewhere for Fred? They're his favorite books. Yeah, maybe
sure.
Just on the coffee table or something. He'll know I dropped them off.
I'll bring them to him.
Is he okay? I mean, as okay as he can be, like, you know.
Do you wanna? You can quickly come in. He's just in his room.
Okay. I'll head over to Fred's room and I'll knock on his door. Hey, Fred, it's me, Annabelle. I just brought some of your favorite books from the library. I'm here if you need anything, but I can also go if you just want to be alone right now.
I open the door and I say, come in.
Okay.
I close the door behind us and the board is already out.
Are you away from your microphone?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I open the door and I wave Annabelle in and I say, please come in. And the conspiracy board is already out. And I close the door behind Annabelle.
Do you want a hug? I feel weird just hugging you. Do you need a hug? Are you okay? Should I get you ice cream?
I appreciate it. Yeah. It'd be nice. Thank you.
I'll give him a very awkward hug. Like, kind of put my arms out and just let him hug me. And then, like, sort of put my arms around him and, like, do the back pat thing.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's probably what I've seen my dad do to my mom.
I awkwardly pat back.
So.
It's like the awkward sibling hug from Gravity Falls.
Yeah.
Pat.
So, the board.
Yeah, the board. I mean, I guess if you're here, you've heard the news. But look, I don't want to look crazy. I know I already look crazy, but there was something not right about that body, and I don't know. I tried asking my mom if it's just something that happens to vampires when they die, but it didn't seem right. There's something at play here. I don't think my dad just tripped into the river and fell. If this body even is my dad, if I'm even related to the Van Durens, but that's beside the point right now. The point right now is that my dad, my maybe not dad, maybe he, and then I just kind of collapse onto the bed. I'm sorry. There's a lot going on.
I understand. It's a lot. And you know what? Yes, you sound crazy sometimes, and sometimes I wonder. But you know what? You found him, and you said you were gonna find him, and I didn't see the body, but I trust you, Fred. And if you said something is wrong, then something is obviously wrong. Do you want me to help you with this?
I would really appreciate that, actually.
How much trouble are you willing to get into?
Oh, you know me.
Okay, so just off the top of my head, Morgana, you know, reanimates bodies and really enjoys sticks and her grape juice boxes. So what if we bribed her to reanimate your dad's body with a couple liters of grape juice? Yes? No? Thoughts?
I don't know if I could do that to my mom.
That is a good point.
She's in a lot of pain right now. And even Styx's mom, I don't know, did she even remember anything from before she was reanimated? I don't know if it will be different because my dad's a vampire. I don't know if vampires count as living or dead. I don't know much about anything, Annabelle. All I know is that everything on this island that can go wrong does. And I know that my goal was to go out and become an inquisitor so that I could find my father. And I haven't even become an inquisitor yet. And I've already accomplished that goal. So what else is there for me?
I think
I'm sorry. It's not your fault.
It's okay. I didn't totally think that one through. I just thought we have a crazy, powerful person that can probably be bribed with grapefruit juice or grape juice, and let's see what happens. It wasn't completely formulated. And I get that you're feeling so lost right now. I know it can hurt when you lose someone, and I haven't gone through that, so I don't know the pain that you're going through. But I don't think that you should give up on something that you've always been super good at just because your original goal was found. You said that your dad didn't look normal. Let's, I don't know, maybe clear a space, or I don't know how your board works and I don't want to mess it up, but let's start a new investigation into this. Let's find out why he didn't look right. I don't think your dad would have just fallen into a river like you said. So let's find out what happened. That's something that you can go towards. And after that, if you find out everything and you're at peace with what happened to your dad, there's Oko's parents you could try and find. Just because you're not looking for something once you become an inquisitor doesn't mean that you won't find things, whether you know you need the answer to them or not.
Thanks, Annabelle. You're right. You're right. There's so much more to this, to everything, to this island, and it doesn't need to be about my dad anymore, necessarily. You know, the funny thing is, I don't know how you're supposed to feel when something like this happens. I don't know if anyone does, but I don't really feel like I lost anything. My dad was never around when I was a kid. And yeah, it hurts to know that this person that I wished was still out there, that I wished I could have a relationship with, that's something that will never happen now. But I don't feel like I lost anything. How can you lose something that you never had?
Hey, I totally understand that. Like, you know how I am with my parents. They had me out of, I guess, their own expectations or social expectations instead of actually wanting me. Like, I completely understand it. Like, I don't miss the love of my parents because I never had it in the first place. So, that might seem weird to some people, but I know exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. I mean, you've always gone where I'm coming from with my, let's face it, my unhinged ramblings. And I really appreciate you being here for me today of all days.
Of course. I wasn't sure if you were gonna, like, actually want to see me or not, and, like, I'm really, really trying to make sure I say the right things here. But, you know, I don't think you're unhinged. I think it's just the thing of maybe you were born with it, or maybe it just developed over time, but you've learned to see things on the island that other people don't. And I'm not meaning, like, you're hallucinating and you're crazy. I mean, like, you pick up on things that don't make sense that other people have rationalized. and you're starting to pick apart the kind of nice cover of the island that everyone thinks it is. So, if that's crazy, then I'm right there next to you.
I know, Annabelle. Thank you.
Of course.
And for the record, you are saying everything right. So, thanks for that.
Cool. Everything lately has been kind of crazy, but Gladius is actually kind of cool.
I was gonna ask you about this. Annabelle, I know Gladius seems really nice. Is Gladius the name that he wants to go by? Anyways, like, I know he seems really nice, but he wants to, destroy the world?
Yeah, I'm still not with him on that. It's so complicated, because it's like, I don't want the island to go, and I don't want most of the people on the island to go, but, like, what if my parents didn't bother me anymore? I'm not saying I want them dead. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, wouldn't it be cool if we didn't have to pretend anymore, and we could just get any and all answers we wanted? But that doesn't mean I agree with him. I don't agree with him. He's just very supportive, which is strange, but really nice at the same time.
I'm not usually one to advocate for finding some sort of middle ground, but I think in this case we can find a middle ground between you being stuck with your parents and the world ending.
I hope we can, because, I don't know, like, he seems really nice and stuff, and he is supportive, and it seems like he's just accepted that he's there to create things that will then just attack other things, like fire-breathing monsters, apparently. I don't know, like, I don't agree with him, but, like, he says that he lives on another plane, so, like, if he just went home, if we just convinced him to go home to, like, this chaos plane he says he lives in, like, then it would be okay. Like,
absolutely.
Morgana, I'm not that attached to. I know I've been really mean to her, and, like, if she wants to go live somewhere else and, like, be chill and stuff, I don't really care. Like, I'm not for the end of the world, but now I kind of don't want to kill all the council members, because I actually kind of like Gladius.
Well, we can... Who knows? Maybe...
It's a compromise. He goes home, our world's okay.
Yeah, maybe that's what Merlin saw at the end of things. Maybe we were just telling them all to go home, and they listened really nicely, and the world ended, but it didn't really end, and it's, all sunshine and rainbows and happiness.
I know that's actual crazy talk, but you don't have to worry. I like that I can talk to him, and he can actually... He doesn't put up with my bullshit. Everybody puts up with my bullshit, which means that then I just have to go on and be mean because they put up with it, and it means I have to act like that. Where he doesn't put up with it, just like you don't put up with it, so that I'm not mean to you because you guys don't put up with it, and then I can just be myself.
Have you ever stopped to think that people put up with your bullshit because they want to be your friend, and that they might appreciate you being nicer, but they tolerate the meanness anyways because they like having you around?
No. Sorry, can you give me a couple seconds to process that? Because that's never crossed my mind, and that's a very foreign idea.
Well, take all the time you need. We can process together and work on this board.
Sounds good. Because I just thought they put up with me because of my parents, but... I mean, I guess they could want to be my friend. I don't know if Oko would want to be my friend, but...
Give him time. There's more to you than just your parents, Annabelle.
Yeah. Okay, well, I am here to help with the board, so tell me where to pin things and what to do, and we can work up some ideas.
Well, before we pin things down, we have to start making lists. And I pull out many sheets of paper and scissors and a bunch of different colored markers.
Okay.
And we get to work.
Cool.
Yeah, so you get to work at the board. Can you roll me an investigation check?
Both of us or just Fred?
It can be both of you, or one of you can roll with advantage. You can pick.
I will give you advantage, Fred.
Okay. Thank you, Annabelle. That is a 16.
With the 16, you put some new things on there, things to do with what's going on, and you properly connect that all these items connect to Morgana. There's all these sort of different things, and you kind of get the feeling that this is going to keep happening for each council member. They have their own things that they're connected to, and this world is a lot bigger than you realize, and maybe they might cross over, and maybe you'll find answers about your dad. You still have things to connect, and there's still the possibility that something's happening and you can find out what's going on. There's a lot to these council members, and they might know something.
Hey, Annabelle,
Yeah.
I have a bit of a crazy idea.
Okay.
I know that Morgana wants to end the world, and presumably kill everyone in the town.
Yes.
What if we got her to, I don't know, look at my dad's body, see if there's something wrong with it? Maybe she has answers?
I mean, yeah, like she doesn't have to raise him. She could just maybe, like, look him over. And that means that we also don't have to steal a body. Because if you were for the animation idea, I was a little iffy on how we were going to steal a body and bring it to the cave.
Oh yeah, for sure. We'll bring Morgana to the body and not the other way around. I don't want to, like, my dad's,
Yeah, we don't need to go there. Like, there's the whole, like, mind link thing. So, like, Styx could probably just, like, call out to Morgana and be like, yo, can you look this body over and we'll bring you grape juice next time?
That's a great idea. Let's go get Styx then.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that first. I'm just thinking maybe at some point, I mean, okay, I haven't done this a lot and I haven't told you, but, like, the island is kind of like a being sort of thing. I'm not really sure yet.
Like it's alive?
Yeah, exactly. It's alive. And I can talk to it. And it once kind of talked back to me. Without talking to me, it just gave me magic. So maybe I can try and talk to the island and it can tell me something about your dad? I have no idea how I'm supposed to do that, but, like, last time I sort of just, like, stood there and closed my eyes and was like, hello, island, please help me.
Whatever you can do, Annabelle, I really appreciate it.
Okay, I'll maybe try that, like, tonight.
Before that, Ari, it's Monday now when word starts to kind of get out, and it's when you come home one day, you find your mother, who normally is just kind of doing her own thing, is actually just waiting at the door for you.
Oh, great. Hi, Mom. Is something wrong?
I think you should sit down.
Okay. And I'm just gonna go sit on the couch.
So, Ariandriana, so they found a body yesterday, and it's not your father,
Okay.
but you are where people went missing, and they found Adrian Van Duren yesterday.
Van Duren? Like Fred's dad?
Yes, like Fred's dad.
Oh. Where?
I just wanted... I don't know, somewhere off in the woods.
Okay.
I just wanted to let you know I didn't... This isn't exactly the funnest thing to do. I just thought maybe you'd want to hear, not in passing.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, I guess. I would have maybe liked to have heard it from Fred, but,
I don't know if Fred's gonna be coming to your school, for a while. He might want to take time off. I don't know if... I mean, I don't really know the Van Durens or anything like that. I don't know how well you know Fred. I didn't... The main thing was I didn't want you to find out from someone just on the street.
yeah. Thank you. I think.
We could order, like, a pizza tonight. Do you want to order a pizza? Do you like pizza? We can...
You don't even know that. Sure, Mom, let's order a pizza.
Okay,
Can order...
I'll go get a pizza.
Order whatever you like.
Okay. She kind of goes off, in her own way. Goes and gets pizza. Styx, you do find out your father kind of and your mother kind of sit you down. Daughter, dearest, we would like to share with you some quite tragic news.
What kind of bad tidings, Mama?
They found Adrian Van Duren dead yesterday.
What?
I'm so sorry. I know this is a lot. I'm so sorry.
Where did they find him?
They didn't tell us exactly, but somewhere off in the woods, in the forest, all alone, in the dark of the woods, the deep dark that we should not see.
That's... Is Frederick alright?
Oh, Fred, he's sort of been at home. I hear Admina is sort of watching over the house and helping them out.
Mother, would it be alright if I go and give some condolences? Can we do a little care package for him? And...
Of course, darling. We can certainly put some grape juice boxes and fishy crackers and the scented candle.
Yes, a scented candle. I think sandalwood and sea salt. Yes, I think that would be good. Yes. Yes, let's do that, really. Let's do that.
I'll stop by the store and maybe like those little crackers that you can put, and we'll get some nice cheese.
Yes, the good cheese, the one with the herbs inside.
And like dried fruit.
Yes, all right, Mother, let's go to the grocery store. Father, you're coming too. We need to do this as a family, and we need to come together. We need to take care of our friends, because I need to write him a letter. I need to do something nice. I need to do something.
Yes, this is a family. This is now family business. We need to all go, as Six says, and we are going to go pick out some food and some little scented candles.
Yes.
and maybe like a really nice basket, like a really nice woven one from the general store.
Yes, and some lilies
Get your
too.
things.
Some lilies.
Yes,
as well.
everyone, get your coats. It's chilly.
All right, yes, let's go.
And I hold my parents' hands as we walk out, and then we'll go and do the stuff. And before we like go give Fred the basket, I want to write a really nice little like note in it as well. A really nice little poem.
As you're actually walking down the street to the general store, you see Annabelle and Fred heading your direction.
Can I go up and hug them? Just really, like, just go and, like, embrace?
I don't know. Are you allowing it?
Oh, I'm gonna try.
Is it?
I'm asking Fred.
Yeah,
Or is
of
it
course.
just Fred?
Yeah, I'm asking if they're... who are you trying to hug? Because
Yeah,
I'm asking them if
I'm
they're allowing
gonna
it.
just do, like, a group hug thing. Like, oh my gosh, I'm here for you. I'm here for you. My mother and father were here for you. We're going to get you a basket. A very nice basket. We're going right now.
Thank you so much, Styx. You're really so kind. I think my mother would appreciate the support more
Yes.
than I. It just means it's enough for me that you care.
Yes, we're going to get you a basket with a really nice decorative cheese and some lilies. And I'm going to write you a really nice poem, like a really nice one. A really nice one. And are you okay? Can I do anything for you?
I'll be okay, Styx. All that matters to me is that you're my friend and you're here for me, and
I am.
I appreciate that. So
I'm
thank
going to
you.
give you a tighter hug. Very tight hug.
Okay.
Styx, I hate to interrupt the super sweet moment, but I'm gonna push this because I'll let you explain later, Fred. But are you maybe free tonight to help us out? Just since you said you'd do like anything.
Yeah, obviously, of course, I'm going to be here to help you do anything you need to do. And we can go and sit at the beach and maybe we can ponder the mortality that we experience through life, and we can mourn and maybe do some songs.
Yeah.
Styx, we were thinking maybe we could go to the morgue, because what better place to contemplate mortality and the like?
Yes, I mean, I love the morgue.
You do?
Yes. Oko and they don't let me go in there anymore because I was kind of just like hanging around. But the cemetery, like I still go sometimes, but they kind of don't like it anymore. So I do my best.
Okay. Well, maybe let's meet kind of out here tonight.
Yes, what time would you like?
Fred, that's your choice.
8, maybe?
Okay, that sounds good. Are you okay? We're going to get you a decorative basket of so many good things and a candle with sea salt and sandalwood.
I'm okay, Styx. Thank you, but I'll probably be out most of the day. I just need to get some fresh air, but I know my mom would really appreciate the basket if you bring it by.
Of course. All right, I'll see you here at 8 o'clock then, and take care of yourself and do whatever contemplation you need to, and I'm here always.
So you guys sort of, you go to the general store with your parents. Are you guys informing Ari or Oko of your plan?
Fred,
Presumably.
this is your show.
Yes.
Well, technically it's mine. But go ahead.
Yeah.
If we're talking about technicalities.
Fred would definitely want to see all of his friends when dealing with something like this.
I'll just be your little shadow for the day, kind of follow
Yeah.
you around to keep you company, but everything is all on your terms. It's your call when and where we do stuff.
I mean, I think we should stop by Ari's and stop by Samuel's to see Oko.
Yeah. I mean, if we're going to be showing up here tonight to, try and see if we can find anything, it might help if we have someone that actually lives in the house to help us tell us where things are.
Definitely.
And if we look before, the funeral and stuff, then Oko won't be upset about us digging up a body.
Exactly. Keep everyone happy, right?
Because maybe this is a bad time, Fred, but I would totally do that for you.
I know, Annabelle, and I'd do the same for you. That sounds weird, but
it does.
You get what I mean.
We know what each other mean. Let's just go.
Okay, well, let's
go to
just
the house.
So you guys head over to Ari's house. Are you knocking on the door, or are you finding another way in?
Probably just knock on the door.
Knock on the door.
You knock on the door. You see that Mrs. Malakane answers. Oh, hello. How can I help you?
Hi, Mrs. Malakane. We were hoping to talk to Ari.
Yeah. Harry! Get downstairs!
What is wrong with you?
Just get downstairs!
Just like come trudging down the stairs, and I just, hi guys. What's up?
Well, do you remember the bodies that Morgana pulled out of the river?
What?
Yeah, I do.
Mom, what?
It's okay, Mom.
Look, maybe we should talk about this somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab my jacket. 1 second. And I'm just gonna run up to my room.
Sorry. Miss Malakane, let me explain. Fred didn't word that very well. The play. Styx is in the play, and we've been helping Styx. And,
We're in a production
due
of
to
Camelot.
some of the upsetting things that have happened lately, they're revising the play so that it's a little more sensitive due to the issues that have just come to light.
Mm-hmm. I played Merlin's son, and Merlin dies in Camelot. So they're changing the play.
I come
Okay.
running back down the stairs, and I'm like, yeah. All right.
Roll me a deception check.
Oh, goodness.
Annabelle gets to roll it.
Okay.
With
Dice,
advantage?
Please be good to me. Please be good to me, Dice.
Yes, with a... No, actually, you just repeated what she said, so no.
Fair
Okay,
enough.
that was pretty good. And that was deception.
Deception.
That's a 19.
She's like, okay. Ari, you do this already, but you come home whenever you want.
Thanks, Mom. I will try to not be late. Keyword try.
Yeah. Go have fun. Yep.
Okay, bye.
Come back.
And I just
Bye.
shove Fred and Annabelle out of the house. Like, I'm just shoving them. I'm like, yep, okay, bye.
You guys head outside.
Fred, I know I said you take the lead, but maybe when we talk to Oko, we should make sure none of the parrots are around first.
Yeah, my headspace is a little,
No, that's
That's okay.
It's okay.
Honestly, my mom is probably the best one to have a slip up in front of. Out of everyone else, maybe. I don't know. We're going to Oko's?
yeah, but Anyways, the other body that Morgana brought up, it
Yeah.
was my dad.
I'm sorry, Fred.
It's okay. I was telling Annabelle that he was never around. I don't really feel like I lost anything, but still,
It still hurts.
yeah.
Yeah. I get it. So, all right. Well, let's go to Oko's then.
Yeah. One more thing, Ari.
Yeah.
Were you busy tonight?
I'm never busy at night.
Interesting. But we were going to visit the morgue, perhaps accompanied by a very potent spellcaster.
You're not talking about Morgana, right?
Well, she is a very potent spellcaster.
We just figured if something's wrong with the body, like Fred told me it was, she, has experience in that department.
Wait, there was something wrong with the body?
You'll see it for yourself when you get there, but it was hollow. It was empty. And I know, like, it's in water. It decomposes differently, but something was just... I can't get it out of my mind. Something was not right with that body. And, again, I don't know if it's because he was a vampire and what happens when that happens, because I haven't even been bitten yet. But it's weird. Everything on this island is weird. I hate this place, but it's weirder than normal.
Well, I'll agree with you on that one, at least. I don't like it, Fred. I'm saying that right now. But I'm not gonna stand in your way as of yet. So, I'll come along. If anything, just make sure shit doesn't go sideways.
Thanks, Ari. I know we haven't really had the chance before any of this to get to know each other, but you've been a good friend these past couple weeks.
Yeah, don't mention it. Seriously. I'm not into the whole friend thing.
She doesn't like it when people know she cares.
And you shush.
I've been told, and that I should try and turn a new leaf. So I am trying to be friendlier to you. Is it working?
No.
That's unfortunate.
It really is.
You guys head over to Samuel's and give a little knock on the door.
I am gonna stand at the back of the group for this one. I am trying to hide behind Ari and Fred, in the way where I'm in the middle but behind them, so hopefully Oko doesn't totally notice me without looking like I'm trying to hide behind them.
Alright, what did she roll her?
Roll me.
It's casual.
I don't know whether roll me a persuasion check.
A persuasion check?
Yeah.
Alright.
I want to see how convincing this is, or a performance. You can pick either or.
I mean, Ari would probably 100% just casually step in front of her if she noticed that she was trying to...
It's a persuade.
Alright.
I'm doing persuasion. 'Cause you said I could.
Yeah, you can roll with advantage.
With advantage. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, that's way better. 22.
All right. Oko, you hear a little knock on the door.
Samuel, can you grab that?
Yeah, just give me a sec.
Okay.
Oh, hello, children.
Hi, Samuel. Is Oko around?
He is. Would you like to come inside? I'll go get him.
Sure, thank you.
Just make yourself at home. I'll be here in a moment. And you kind of, Oko comes over to your room, gives a little knock. Hey, Oko, your friends are here.
My friends? What? I'll, like, get up and come over. Oh. Hey.
Hey. We should talk, yeah?
Yeah?
Outside?
Yeah? Fred, I'm kind of surprised to see you here. Kind of surprised to see everyone here.
Assuming, what you and Samuel do, I'm guessing you already heard the news, but I just figured it'd be better to hear it from me.
Yeah, we're gonna be preparing to lay him to rest.
Well, maybe don't be so quick about that. Can we talk outside?
What are you talking about?
Just, let's go for one of our walks, Oko.
One of our walks,
One of our walks.
I'm gonna, give you, a, hard stare. What the fuck is going on?
I kind of lean my head sideways and raise my eyebrows and nod my head towards the door.
I'll, quickly, slide out and close my door so no one can see inside. And then, yeah, let's go. I'll be right back, Samuel.
Yeah, of course. If you just make sure you can come back by, say 5 so we can continue working. He's kind of, giving you a look of, you guys were, preparing the body. So he's kind of giving you this look of, let's not say it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I'll be back by 5.
Good.
Let's go.
And you guys head out.
So, I'll cut right to the chase. Oko, you've been preparing,
Yes, I know.
So you've been handling the body.
Mm-hmm. Mostly
And there's
Samuel, I just kind of bring him things and...
But you've seen it at least, up close.
Mm-hmm.
There's something weird about it, right?
Yeah. Where did you even find him?
Well, this was the other body at the river.
It makes sense. I told you something wrong about it.
And you were right. It's hollow. It's empty. It's not a regular dead body. So, our plan was, and I don't know if you can stall Samuel at all or get him away or anything, but we were going to bring Morgana to look at the body and figure out what's going on with it.
Whoa. You're not... We can't just bring her into town.
What's the worst that she could do? She can't destroy the world until everything, happens. And if she tries to raise a stink, then, I don't know, someone will do something about it. But
what if someone sees her, a strange lady that no one's ever seen walk around this town? It's a small town. What do you expect is gonna happen?
I'll kind of...
Just a thought. Sorry. Don't mean to interrupt, but Morgana can, talk through sticks. Maybe she can also see through sticks as well. So she might not necessarily have to actually be there physically.
I'll pop out from behind Ari, and I'll be like, hi, by the way, but, yeah, Gladius mentioned that it's kind of like a mind link, so he could technically go through my thoughts, but doesn't. So if Styx, like, I don't know, mind linked Morgana, she could take a peek without having to steal the body or dig it up afterwards, right?
You're not digging or stealing any body.
And
I'm not trying to get us off on the wrong foot paw thing.
I'm gonna give you a cold stare.
All I'm saying is that Fred deserves to know what happened, and I am going to back Fred up on that. And it would be kind of cool if you could help us so that we didn't have to be disrespectful to your practice that you strongly believe in.
Okay, well, like, I gotta be back at 5, and we gotta continue working on preparing. So I don't know when you, plan on doing this, but there's really no time. Like,
is there any way you can get Samuel to hold off until tomorrow or
No.
something?
This is a very careful and delicate process that has to be taken with the utmost care, and it's not like you can just prepare halfway and be like, call it a day, it'll be fine till tomorrow. You have to preserve the body. You have to make sure that everything is taken care of. Like,
Well, thinking...
And-
Oko, you know that the funeral's gonna be probably on Friday. Like, it's gonna be a couple days until the funeral because people have to get the arrangements and everything. So, yeah, you're gonna continue working on the body. You do have, freezers and all that to preserve the body. So you can pause your work. Like, you've paused your work at the moment. And you were kind of taking a break when these guys showed up. But Samuel's asked that you come back so you can continue. And the hope is to get it done today, but you will probably stop at some point.
I mean, like, Fred, if we're not, reanimating him, then maybe we could talk to him before the funeral. Or, look at him, investigate. Like, what they're doing might just help preserve his condition for inspection later on.
I'm worried that the embalming might do something to interfere with how hollow it looks. Okay, what if we just took like an hour, like right now, and one of us could run and go grab sticks, and we could, I don't know, I want to get this done with.
okay, the best time would probably be now. We're already taking a little bit of a breather. So, if you want to grab sticks or Annabelle, you come in, all I'd say is it's me, you, Fred, and someone else. I don't want a whole lot of people in there, and I'm sure Samuel doesn't want either, and it has to be quick, it has to be fast. Like, I'll say that you want just some time to be with him, but we can't be taking we can't be taking super long, because Samuel's gonna come in and check, and if he sees Annabelle or Styx all like mind controlled, he's gonna be very suspicious and curious, and then we have a whole bunch of other problems.
I have maybe an idea, a plan, if you will.
What's
Let's
the
hear it.
plan?
If it's just going to be you, me, and potentially Styx in the room with the body. Ari, you're pretty fast, right?
Yeah.
We last saw Styx on her way to pick up some things and then drop them by my place. She would probably be pretty close to my house.
Okay.
And Annabelle, if you could somehow talk to Samuel and tell him that Willow wanted to see him and get him away from the cemetery for, like, a little bit of time?
I don't think that would work.
I don't think lying to him would work.
I can definitely try to distract him and chat with him about Willow, but Willow was basically pushing him out with whatever she could grab when she got home. So if I told him that Willow wanted to see him, he would be very upset, and Willow would be very upset when he rushed over because he's scared that she's not okay, and she's totally fine.
Okay.
Right.
What's the time right now, DM?
It's probably like it's probably like 3 o'clock, somewhere around there.
Okay. Everyone, you said Styx was near the mart, near your house?
Somewhere around there, yeah.
Wait here. And Oko's going to sprint as fast as possible, as well as using my feline agility. And go and try and search for her.
For Styx? Yeah. Okay, roll a perception check.
24.
You're running and you hear first, some people walking and just, oh daughter, this is just so nice. This is just so good. I really think I think your idea of 2 candles, the sea salt and sandwood, amazing choice, as well as just the cedar trees and the pine. That was another good pick too. We couldn't decide between the 2, so I think getting both was just such a good idea.
Yes, Mother, I agree. I think that it was the absolute best thing that we could have done. And now they're going to have lovely delicacies, and maybe it will help fill some of the void of the loss.
I hope they like the prosciutto.
And the cheese.
And Oko's gonna...
And your father's just kind of walking.
Oko's gonna come, like, screeching up. And stop, like, maybe, like, 5 to 7 feet away.
Okay.
Oh. Hello, Styx.
Oh, hello, Oko. Did you hear the news? Oh, yes, of course you would have heard the news. Yeah, such a tragedy.
Yes. I'm sorry, I'll look to her mother and father. I'll just be like, can I borrow Styx for maybe just 20 minutes?
Oh, we were going to go drop off this really lovely basket to the vendor in town.
We're doing this as a family?
Okay, Styx... We desperately need to speak privately.
Alright. Mama, Papa, is it alright if I catch up with you in one moment?
Oh, daughter, of course, we can just drop this off ourselves. It's alright. Or we can just wait and we can drop it off later.
I promise I will return her as fast as possible, and I will give them a bow.
All right.
It's such a little gentleman. It's just...
Very sweet, yes. Oh, don't forget that the strawberry jam needs to be facing front on the label.
We forgot the strawberry jam at the checkout. We have to go back.
Yes, we'd have to go back. Okay. Mother, you can
We'll
go
go
back.
get back. We'll go get it. You go speak with your friends. Oh my god, my daughter has friends.
I know, it's quite amazing, Mother, right? I know. All right, okay. You go and get the strawberry jam, and I will meet you back here soon.
Of course, go forth.
Okay.
Thank you very much. And I'll give another bow. Sticks, we need to go. Please follow me.
Okay.
And I will begin sprinting back to Samuel's and back to the group.
Okay, my tiny little legs
You come
can't
back.
go that fast. I scream after him.
I will slow down.
You
My speed is 30.
You guys return. You do return to the group.
My lung capacity is nothing.
There's only one way
What?
to improve it. Okay, Sticks, you're going to come in with me and Fred, and we are going to do this plan right now, as it is the best time.
What are we doing?
You're gonna get Morgana to talk and see through you, and we're gonna check the
Oh,
body
am I?
quickly as possible. I don't know, this is Fred's plan.
Sticks, will you do this for me? Instead of bringing Morgana here, if she could just see the body through you, Oko and I both agree that there's something wrong with it, and she's the only person we can think of that would know anything about that.
All right, Fred. If it's for you in your hour of need, yes, absolutely anything. All right.
Thank you.
I'm ready
Sticks.
to get possessed.
Okay.
What you doing?
Give me 1 sec, and I'll go sneak back inside and check where Samuel is. And check what he's doing.
You go inside and you find Samuel kind of sitting in the kitchen and the living room connect, in kind of your living side of the house, and he's just kind of sitting in there drinking some tea. Seems a little perturbed.
I'll slowly walk up. Hey Samuel. I was wondering if I could ask a favor.
What would that be?
Fred just kind of wants to be with his dad for a little bit, and he wants to be with him just for a little bit, and before the ceremony, and when there's a bunch of people around, and after the burial, you won't be able to actually see him again, and he just wants to just be with him in a quiet time. And I was wondering if I could take him in, and then the rest of us, we can just be there for him, and I'll watch over and make sure nothing is disturbed.
Roll me a persuasion check.
No advantage. It hurt me. 13.
No one's helping
13.
you. Okay. Samuel kind of turns. I guess you have been helping me for a while, and you know what you're doing, and sure. Just not too long.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
No, I promise, and I won't. I'll make sure everything is okay and nothing is disturbed.
Thank you. I will come and check at some point if I think it's taking too long.
I'm sure Fred won't want to be in there long anyway, so. Thank you, Samuel. And I'll give a little bow.
He gives you a little nod.
And I will return outside. Okay. I was able to work it. Everyone can come in. Per se, I think it'd be best if both Styx and Annabelle, if Morgana and the Goop Man both saw.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds smart. That's good.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Morgana seems a little iffy on some information, while what was
Gladius.
it? Gladius. Yeah, he seems a little wiser.
Okay.
And, 2 heads or 1 plus however many Gladius has at any given time are going to be better than 1.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we have a very limited amount of time. This shouldn't take long at all. Or unless Samuel's going to come and check up, and the last thing we want is that.
Okay.
So I'll lead everyone over to room into the body.
You take them there, and it's this very clean room. It's a lot of tile, but there is sort of a table that you see Adrian's body lying on.
I would like to bow respectfully to the dead.
I'll close the door. I please ask that you don't touch anything, and especially don't touch the body, and just be,
Oko, I think you're going to have to repeat that to Morgana. I don't think that she's going to listen, perhaps, depending. But yes, let them know, because I will be, asleep, basically.
Yeah, maybe, take a step back away so she doesn't, lunge forward.
Sure. I don't think she's the lunging type, but definitely we will do that. And then, yeah, just tell her I won't be in the driver's seat.
Sounds good. Okay. You do your magic? I don't know.
Okay. Alright. Morgana! Hey!
Maybe.
Hey, how's it going?
Just,
Morgana.
maybe just a little quieter.
And in this moment, there's a bit of a jerk, posture change. And by the way, Styx, you don't lose control of your body. Well, yes, you do lose control of your body, but you don't go to sleep. You're aware of things that are happening, it's just you don't have control.
Mm-hmm.
But the body kind of jerks. Oh, hello! We're getting another call. Hello.
I know, hi. How's it going?
Oh, what is? What the?
Morgana?
Oh, that's
Morgana,
a body.
please, just please be quiet. We need you to just look over this body. Please do not touch or anything, or don't disturb the body. But we feel there is something wrong with this body, and we need you to take a look over it.
Alright.
Once.
Oh,
Sorry.
give me a sec. Oh, go ahead.
Once I see how Styx does it, I'll kind of be like, Gladius, can you come and take a look through my eyes or help, please?
And Annabelle's body changes. Her posture changes quite dramatically. It's a lot more filled out. She's definitely standing quite large. And you just hear this very deep, hello, hi.
Hey, Gladius, I just explained to Morgana, Styx, we just need you to look over this body. We feel something is not right with it. Please do not touch or disturb it at all, but there's something wrong with the body, and we need your insight, both of yours.
I'll take a look. And they both kind of head over to this body, either of you on either side of the table. Morgana's kind of looking it up and down. Gladius is kind of staring straight. Kind of just straight at the face. But Morgana kind of... Oh! This is not... This is... This is a very freaky dead body. That's for sure. Alright,
Freaky in what way?
I feel we should save the discussion. This needs to be quick, I feel like.
Alright, I've looked at it, and you kind of hear Gladius go, yup, I've looked.
Okay. Do you have all the information you need? We'll come see you and we can discuss it later.
Yeah, I've looked. Yeah, are you sure you don't want me to say it now?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Say it now.
The soul has been ripped out of this body.
That would explain a lot. Does it make a difference if I say that this individual was a vampire when they died?
What? Vampires...
There's...
Vampires are a little trickier with their souls. It's kind of, being undead's a little weird, but you can't rip a soul out of a vampire. That's not possible.
Well, you said it yourself. This body has had a soul ripped out of it, and we know that this body belonged to a vampire.
I'm telling you right now, this body ain't a vampire. Souls can't get ripped out of a vampire.
I reach for the mouth of Adrian's body, and I pull up the lip to check the teeth.
Hey, whoa, hey.
It's my dad.
Why are you checking?
The fangs. Vampires have fangs.
If he's going to reach,
Oh!
could I immediately try and... Or I guess it's too late.
Alright, I forgot about that. You look, and the teeth are... Roll me a perception check.
Oh, God. Oh, that's a 9.
This is a lot. You're touching a dead body. Not everything's processing.
I'm gonna immediately whap his hand away.
Look, Oko, this is my father's body.
I know,
all right?
but
and I want to...
If Samuel sees anything different, I promised him
Fine.
that I would do nothing. I'm sorry. I know this
Can
is
you
your
check it
father.
for me then? Can you check the teeth? If it is Adrian, he would have fangs. He's a vampire.
I will put on some gloves and very gently open up the mouth.
You put on some gloves, you look at the mouth, roll me a perception check.
Natural 20, 25.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, damn.
You are looking at these teeth, and yes, there are fangs, they are pointed. But upon inspection with a natural 20, they are filed down to a point.
They're filed down into fangs.
Yes.
I'm going to close the mouth, reset everything back to the way it was. Is any embalming fluid like smudged or anything on the lip where Fred touched?
A little bit, but I'll say you roll a natural 20. I can say you put everything back together and make sure that you see that everything's the
Okay.
same.
Okay, Morgana, Gladius, thank you very much. We will discuss everything with you at a later time. Is that okay?
Yeah, sure. This is freaky. I've never seen this myself. And it's just kind of like fades out and sticks to your control the body again. And Gladius is like, I'll catch you later. And he kind of disappears, and Annabelle, you regain control.
Right. Oh, that's a weird feeling.
Okay, what was up with the teeth? Like, were they fangs?
Well,
Let's. Okay. Fred, is there anything you want to. I don't know if you want to say anything to your father. We're going to leave right away, and then we will discuss it outside.
If I want to say something, I'll save it for the funeral. I'm more worried about everything that just happened.
Okay. And then we will exit. I'll lead everyone outside. I will go to Samuel. Thank you, Samuel. Fred really appreciates it.
Yeah. Thank you, Samuel. It really means a lot.
Yeah, just, take care and, just let me know if you need anything.
Of course, and I'll see you at the funeral. Again, thank you.
Yeah, take care.
And
You too.
we'll lead everyone outside, and we'll go step a little away. You're gonna see Oko look very kind of distressed.
Oko, what's going on? What couldn't you share with us back there?
I don't think I don't think that your dad was a vampire.
What do you mean?
His teeth were filed down into fangs. They were not naturally fangs. They were altered.
If the teeth were filed down, then that's not my dad in there. That's someone else. That's someone faked my dad's death.
But
My dad lived for decades, hundreds of years.
Fred?
You confirmed that it was your dad. I believe your mother did as well as Edmina, as well as myself and Samuel.
Oko, with what we've seen in the past few weeks, I can't take anything at face value anymore. If something looks like something else, that definitely does not guarantee that it is it.
Have you ever seen your dad's fangs?
No, but I know he's a vampire.
I'm gonna.
From what I've seen, he's not. I'm sure there's other explanations for him living the amount of time he did, but so many people have confirmed that's your dad. Like, and why would someone create a copy and throw him in the river away from everywhere else, where basically it was pure luck that we even found his body?
and Morgana did say that that's not a vampire because his soul couldn't have been ripped out of his chest.
And that's another thing. What could rip the soul out of a body? What is out there in those woods that has that power?
I want to find out.
I'm gonna put
That is certainly a good question.
I'm gonna put my hand on Fred's shoulder and be like, hey, I know it's a lot to take in, but maybe it's possible your dad wasn't a vampire. Maybe he was something else. It could, maybe explain the horns. I know it sounds crazy, and I know it might be hard, but let's just keep all possibilities open, okay? Now we know something else about your dad. His soul is somewhere else.
Yeah, and not where it's supposed to be. Let's go talk. Do we still need to talk to Morgana? Or
We will. I need to return to work pretty soon here.
Maybe we should all go home then. Call the
You
night.
know, I actually had a thought.
Yeah?
And I don't know if he will be forthcoming because you know how he is, but what if we went and had a tea time with Merlin and asked if he knows anything about, you know, what happened? Because he is omnipotent in timelines.
He himself said, though, he doesn't like to interfere in mortal affairs.
It's not really an interference, it's just a, hey, we would like to know a story. Do you want to share?
I don't know.
As you guys are kind of talking, you hear it kind of approaching your hello, and only Ari, Fred, and Annabelle hear, hi.
Hello?
I look around.
The Oko and Styx, you kind of hear this little garble of noise, but you guys kind of look, and you see this little tree person who's
Oh, I love that.
kind of like a little log, and it's got these two little yellow glowy eyes, and it's kind of just like, hi.
Guys, what are you doing out of the forest? What's wrong?
People. Forest.
People are in the forest?
Yeah.
Are
Come.
okay.
People.
Okay. Guys, let's follow him. Guys, this is my little forest friend. This is the group.
Hello.
Hi.
So they were the thing that was looking at us in the forest when we were camping.
I watch.
They were watching, looking
Comforting?
So cute.
looking over us. Okay.
Bad monsters. I watch.
Yeah. Thank you. People in the forest though. People are in the forest?
Yes, people. Come.
Okay.
Come.
And I'm just gonna follow them.
I'm right behind Annabelle.
I guess we're going.
What time is it, DM? As I look at my imaginary watch.
We'll say it's about 3:45 at this point.
Okay. I guess I'll follow.
You guys follow this little guy into the forest, and he takes you pretty close to the border, and on the other side you see this group of humanoids, and their skin is pine green, their hair is made of bark, and they wear leather armor, and they all kind of, it's this group, and they kind of stand with their weapons, just kind of waiting, and the little tree person comes close and goes, ta-da!
I'm since I'd probably be following first, I'm gonna kind of put my hands out to try and like stop the group behind me. And I'll be like, hello? They came to tell me that I guess you were waiting for us.
Yes. And they're kind of speaking in the same language as the little creature, and it's kind of looking at all of you, speaking in this language, and do they all speak?
I don't know, let me check. Do you guys understand them?
I do.
No, I don't.
I do.
You're kind of garbles.
I'll turn around and be like, not all of them understand, but I can translate for them.
No, and begins to speak in common.
Okay.
You 5 have brought a dangerous creature to the island. Now, we don't want to start any unnecessary carnage, but we protect these woods best as we can, and what you've brought is dangerous to us.
What have we brought to the island? We haven't left. There's nothing we could have brought with us.
I think they might mean Gladius. I wasn't...
Is that what you call it?
Yes, I'm told that he also goes by Mother of Monsters.
Echidna.
Yes, you have brought the mother of monsters to this island.
Not on purpose.
I'm gonna look around. Are we kind of in a secluded area, or could someone maybe end up seeing us talking to the?
Not a lot of people go out into the forest just for fun.
Okay. Trust me, we didn't want to bring them here. They showed up, and were forcefully bound to them.
Forcefully bound how?
There's a prophecy, and it states that there will be 5 champions of this council, and we were chosen as the champions. I don't know how, I don't know what, but we had to agree that we would help them or die. But even if we help them, we might die. And if we refuse, they can hurt us or our loved ones. And if we kill ourselves, it doesn't hurt them, really.
What does it want?
It wants to create
Destroy the
monsters
world.
and destroy the world.
We could have killed you earlier. I hope you understand. We saw you in the woods near the river.
And it wouldn't have changed anything.
But you have, and kind of looks to you, Annabelle, one of the island's druids with you, which is why we speak and negotiate.
Well, personally, I really appreciate that, since you already know I'm a druid of the island. You know that I am opposed to the destruction of the island. Like I said, it's a forceful servitude, you could put it, that we're in. And we don't know how to get out. We don't know how to change it. I don't know if you know, but if you did, please tell us so that we can stop this.
Maybe the island herself can answer this. How about you come now?
To talk
Get this
to
over
talk
with.
to the island?
Sounds great.
Can you come now?
yeah.
Yes,
let's do it.
I can go, of course. Will it be like last time, or will I actually get to speak to her?
Depends if she wishes to speak with you. We do not dictate.
Okay. Of course, is there proper formalities to say? Should I bow? Do I curtsy? What do I do?
You have met her, have you not? You've gained her favor.
I have, but it was in a moment of distress and panic. I've never had a calm conversation. Okay, yes, let's go and do this.
All right. I love that voice crack. All right. Everyone follow.
Yes.
Do you all
Yes.
go?
Venturing
Yes.
forth.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
How many of them are there?
A lot. There's about 20 of them.
Alright.
They all kind of have, like, a little bit different variations of different skins. Mostly just pine, but you also got, like, some olive green. But they do have, like, scaly, bark hair. And it's all, like, really long and thick. And they all have very glossy black eyes. But they are tall, thin, and have broad shoulders and long arms. But you follow them. And they bring you deep into the forest, and they are warding off any monsters that come nearby. You are catching glimpses of creatures you've never seen before, but they know what they're doing, and they're warding it off. And you're kind of put in the center of this party as they bring you to a lake on the east side of the island.
Can I
I'm
ask
gonna
the lead one, the one that spoke to us, a question while we walk?
Yeah.
So you know a lot about these things, right? And I point off into the woods at the monsters that are being warded off.
We try.
Is there anything out here that could suck out a soul?
We have seen a creature, but it hasn't been around in a while.
And what creature is that?
There are tales. None have properly seen this beast. But those who have lived through its encounter hid themselves quite well. We would find our soldiers a husk left of their body.
And does it have a name? What do the stories say?
We have yet to name it. We don't know what it is, but it's been on this island not too long through its history.
So it came here recently?
Yes. Yes, it did.
All right. Thank you, I suppose.
You're welcome. And they bring you to this very beautiful lake where you find these sort of huts. And this whole place is very well camouflaged in. But all these little different huts of just kind of where people live. And you see children running around. You see some people. This main person that was speaking to you and a couple other guards lead you further towards the lake to this little alcove area. And one of the guards turns to you. All right, y'all. So
Oh my god, it's Jodira! I'm sorry.
You're just gonna, wait here real quick. And, you just gotta, wait. And if she comes, she'll, come and chill with you. Right. But just wait here and, be right back there, bro.
I think I've been here before.
Really?
Oh, what? I've never seen you here. I'm a little older than you, little lady. I think I'd remember you.
Not here physically, but I mean here metaphysically, I guess. I don't know. I guess I'll just wait and see. And I'll sit down crisscross applesauce and close my eyes and try to reach out to the island.
Sir, I'm so sorry to interrupt. What is your name?
Jodira!
I am so pleased to meet you, Jodira.
Oh, so cool to meet you too, dude. What's your name?
My name is Styx.
Nice to meet you, Styx. Pretty righteous name.
So is yours.
You guys need anything to relax?
Yes, please.
Alright, and kind of the leader's like, no, these are children, no, Jodira, go over there. Oh, right, dude. Kind of walks away.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Right,
I love him so much. Sorry for my really strong reaction.
No, he's a gem. I don't think
love
the rest
him.
of you... The rest of you guys probably aren't cut up on Voyage. But there's a little, just to explain to the players, there's a gnome that I've been putting in every campaign, and he started out in my first campaign, Founding Fathers, and I've been putting him everywhere. He's the Dionysus camp counselor in my Percy Jackson campaign. Mm-hmm. He was brought back in Voyage, and it's a great time.
I see.
He's perfect.
Little
He's
Easter eggs
perfection.
for friends and long-time listeners.
Yes.
Listen, if they made him a weed dealer, so I am keeping him. They destroyed Jodira. I will make them pay. So...
I love him.
But you kind of sit... You kind of sit and you begin to meditate. What is everyone else doing?
I will sit and compose a poem about
All right.
Jodira and our adventures thus far.
Oh dear.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Anyone else doing anything?
go on.
I was just going to stand watch and kind of like just keep an eye out on the surroundings.
Oko's gonna be like watching the time, like just kind of like staring at his watch, just kind of like.
Oh, it's past 5.
Oh,
You had to walk here.
fuck! I wish I knew that earlier.
You know it takes hours to get to places on the island when you're walking.
Yeah, I didn't think it'd be this far.
Quite far.
Shit.
So you're probably still looking at the time then. Anyone else?
I'm taking it all in. This is so weird. Like I haven't seen another society, like a whole society on the island. This is insane.
All right. Ari, as you are watching around and kind of taking in this, and also Fred, you're taking in the surroundings. Annabelle, within you, you feel this connection light up. And it's probably at the same time that the water begins to rumble near the lake. And out emerges this woman wearing this sort of white, very nice white dress. Kind of has this coral crown. And she just kind of, it's almost like, you know the little thing where it's like you're pretending to walk down the stairs behind a couch? It kind of looks like that, but she's ascending. Like, you're like, there's no way there's stairs underneath the lake, right? It's like, there's no way. So you're kind of just watching this woman, like, emerge out of the water. And Annabelle, you feel this just very connected feeling that you did when you spoke to the island. And you hear, "Hello, Annabelle." And the rest of you see her say this.
I'll open up my eyes and look up. And I'm guessing I see her, right?
Yeah, you see this woman, and you've never seen the island before. You've never seen her as a person.
But
you've seen this woman in your dreams.
Oh my gosh, it's you. Wait, so... Oh my gosh. And I'm gonna like start to bow and then change to a curtsy and then be like, hello, island, is that the proper way to say hello to you? You were in my dream.
Yes, I was. Yes. It's Thetis.
Thetis. Okay, got it. Hello, Thetis.
Hello.
Thank you for helping me save Willow.
Of course.
I know you were probably taking a big chance on me, but Willow really cares about you. So, and I care about Willow, so I'm happy that I could, help Willow. This is a lot to process, and you're here, and oh my goodness.
Annabelle, why wouldn't I connect with you? I spoke to you a year before that ever happened.
I know, but like, you know when you, I'm basically worshipping you, and you've just shown up, and I actually know that it's you this time, and wow, this is really, really cool. So I guess we get down to business. Thetis, we're bonded to people that want to destroy the world.
Yes, I am quite aware. Also, Fred, so sorry.
About? Oh, I mean, thank you. I appreciate your sympathies. The island that I live on in human form.
It's Thetis. You just say I mean, like, I'm a person. I just kind of have, like, an island. I am body.
Right. Thank you, Thetis.
How about we have a chat?
That sounds like a good idea.
And that's where we're gonna end the episode.
Oh my